Hey y'all, it's Tedra Chanel here. So I just wanted to create a very chill, relaxing or relaxed type of video, vlog style, kind of sort of, but not really. So I'm here in my workout clothes because I am about to work out here in a few minutes, but I wanted to answer a question that I've gotten recently on my Florida water video. Now, I recorded a Florida water video I think a year ago. I don't think it's been more than that, maybe just slightly over a year ago. And it's one of my better you know, rated videos, viewed, or should I say. So anyway, because it is kind of an older video, I got a question asking me if I still use Florida water, and the answer is not really. Okay, so last year I was really in love with Florida water. If you don't know what it is, this is what it is. It is a cologne water that you can purchase from Walmart, Walgreens. It's gonna be where the aftershave lotion is, because that's legit what this is. And I was a die-hard fan of Florida water, like die-hard fan. And then here, maybe about 3 months ago, I was just sitting down. I normally will put this in my water, my spiritual baths every day. I would dash them in it. And then a few months ago, I was looking at the ingredients and I was like, huh. I never really paid attention to the ingredients because it was just so, you know, it's a cult favorite, right? Here in the new age community, Florida water is like kind of a big deal. And so I never really paid attention to the ingredients. It's alcohol, denatured alcohol, water, fragrances, FD&C blue, color number 1, FD&C yellow, color number 5. That's all that is in there. So it really got me to thinking, it's like, where is the spirit? Where is the energy? Where is the magic, right? The magic of Florida water, and this is not to bash or to shade the company. I still like Florida water. You know, I don't really use it. I think it would be great if you don't have hand sanitizer, because you know that's been kind of scarce as of late. But I won't be using it for spiritual purposes. I do have a few bottles. I'm gonna use it until it's gone. So this isn't to shade this company, nor is it to shade people who use this traditionally in their spiritual practice, because I'm sure it's amazing, right? But I think the reason it is so powerful is because of the intentions that we set, right? When we pray over it and we meditate over it or with it, we are the magic. We impart the magic into this Florida water, because there are no herbs or florals in here, at least not here on the label. You know, even the alcohol says denatured, like, all right. So that's the reason I stopped using it in a nutshell. Because there's no energy, there's no real spirit behind it. Herbs, plants naturally have spirit, naturally have its own essence, its own energy. This doesn't even have essential oils, right? I would be okay if it had essential oils. The essential oils are pulled from the plant or the herb, right? So because I do love the idea of Florida water, and I do love adding not only different salts and herbs into my spiritual baths, but I still wanted to be able to add something that smells really good and that's very powerful into my water, as far as like a Florida water. So I created my own Florida water, which that's not what I call it, but this floor, I think I call it spirit water. I think that's what I'm gonna call it. And I created this, and it is full of, as you all can see, it is full of flowers. And the color, this beautiful deep red color, is from one of the flowers that I put in here, which is hibiscus. And colored the whole bottle, right? So this is available in the apothecary, frequency111.com. That's kind of not the point of the video, right? But I created my own because everything that I use in my spiritual practice, whether it's in my business or just in my personal life, I need for it to naturally be magical, right? Plants are, herbs are, anything from the earth is naturally, the way that I word it is it naturally has spirit. It's naturally magical, right? So I created this, and not only is it natural, but it also smells very good. So that was really, really important for me as well. So it has many different essential oils in here, in addition to all of the plant, all of the flowers. Okay, so I wanted to share, again, you guys can grab this, you can make it on your own. I'm not going to share my recipe, sorry, but you can make your own, or you can purchase this from the apothecary. The link will be down in the description. So whether you're using my spirit water, or you choose to continue to use Florida water, or any other types of waters, I do want to give you all a couple of ways that you can use your Florida water or your spirit water. Okay, so number one is to cleanse your altar. This is something else that made me stop using Florida water, because with the ancestor altars, if your ancestors don't really like it, and you'll know, because spirit will let you know whether or not they like something, and my ancestors really wasn't kind of feeling it, you know what I'm saying? Something crazy would always kind of happen when I would cleanse my altars, or just pieces that I use to connect to my ancestor altar, to my ancestors, and I never really kind of put 2 and 3 together. So that's one thing. You can use the spirit water to cleanse your ancestor altars. Your ancestor altars should be cleansed at least once per week, okay? So just put some on a rag and cleanse the area, right? It's going to clear the energy and clean the space as well. Something else that you can do with your spirit water is to put, and I said this in the other video, is you can put it into a little spray bottle, which, where is mine? Mine is right here. So you can put it into a spray bottle similar to this, and spray yourself, right? When I'm doing tarot readings, in between the readings, I will spray myself just to clear the energy of my aura, to clear my aura and to clear the energy between readings here in this space. You can also throw this in your handbag and have it and just spray when you are out in public. If you feel like the energy is kind of off, you can just spritz, and clear the space. Also, I like to spray this in my car. I just recently purchased a new car. You always want to cleanse and clear the energy in your vehicles. You want to do this probably once a week, if not every day. Like if you are in your car frequently every day, this is something that you may just want to keep inside of you. Well, don't keep, like if it's Florida water, because it has alcohol, it's an alcohol base, what's going to happen is it's going to evaporate. So if you keep it in your car and your car is parked in the heat, it will evaporate. So that's up to you, but you can leave it in your car. Just have it on you at all times and just spray to cleanse the energy and clear the energy in your vehicle so that you're safe, you know, traveling from point A to point B. All right. Something else that you can do with your spirit water, of course, is to use it in your spiritual baths. That is one of my favorite things to do with the spirit water. All you need is a few drops to pour it into your ritual baths. I take ritual baths every single day because of my line of work. I do work in the spiritual field, if you will, and so daily ritual baths are vital for my mental health as well as protection. So use it in your spiritual baths. Also, you can put a few drops of this inside of your washer. Okay, so when you're washing your clothes, I mean, with everything that's going on outside, with Rona being out there, you want to take extra precautions, right? Not only to cleanse your physical body and wash your hands, sanitize your hands and things like that, but you want to make sure that nothing is attaching to you energetically, right? That's always very important. So if you work outside of the home, or even if you have to go outside to go to a grocery store or whatever, and you take your clothes off at the end of the day, take your bath, get ready to wash your clothes, you can put a couple of drops of the spirit water inside of your washing machine to clear the energy. So the soap that you use is going to clean, obviously clean your clothes, but the spirit water is going to clear the energy, right? So any energy that may be attached spiritually to your garments, your clothes, Tide ain't gonna get that out. Just saying. So you want to put a few drops of the spirit water in your washing machine. And the last tip that I'm going to share is at least once a month you want to create a floor wash, right? To serve as a cleansing of the space as well as a protection layer in your space, okay? So you can put whatever you want into your mop water. You can do it. I'm not going to tell you how to do that part, but adding some spirit water into that and mopping from the front door to the back door is going to not only why can't I can say it? It's not only going to clear the energy, right? You're cleaning your floor at the same time, but it's going to act as a layer of protection. So the reason you want to go from the front door to the back door, because it symbolizes, everything is symbolism in the spiritual community and spiritual practices, right? But it symbolizes you removing energy that may have come through the front door. You want to throw it out of the back door, right? Front to back, okay? Also, when you are done mopping your floors, you want to make sure you not only do if you have a multi-level home, you want to do, so let's say you have a 2-story home, and you want to do a cleansing floor wash. You want to start upstairs, and you want to start where the front of your house is and go to the back, and then you want to come downstairs from the front door to the back door, okay? And then when you're done with that water, you actually want to throw the water out of the back door. You don't want to pour it down the sink or whatever it is you typically do with your mop water, but you want to throw it out of the back door, okay? And that just symbolizes the energy never coming back in. You also want to kind of keep the mop bucket out there, and then you want to cleanse the mop outside, okay? You want to cleanse, what the word? You want to, I'm sorry, the text message came through and I'm like, what? Totally threw me off. But you want to use, what the hell was I saying? Sorry. You want to put some fresh water into the bucket, okay? And clean, soap. If you want to use bleach, you can even throw a little bit of your spirit water in there as well. because you want to clean the mop, right? You want to clear the energy that you just threw out of the back door, or you want to get it out of your mop. Make sense? So you want to cleanse your mop, you want to soak it outside, get it nice and clean, allow it to air dry, and then bring it back into your home. That's really, really important, okay? So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully you all enjoyed some of the tips. Whether you decide to continue to use Florida water, or you want to try out our frequency 111 spirit water, or you want to create your own water, it really doesn't matter to me. But I hope that you guys enjoyed the tips. I hope that you all enjoyed the video. Okay, please make sure you thumbs it up right now. I'll wait. Okay, and don't forget to subscribe on your way out if you're not already. Thank you guys so much for watching, and let me know if you use Florida water, how long you've been using it, why do you use it, and is it like tradition, or what is it that convinced you to use Florida water? And based on what I've shared, will you guys continue to use it? Just let me know down in the comments. Again, this is no shade to the makers of Florida water. I still like it. I don't really use it, but I do still like it. And of course, there's no shade to anybody's spiritual beliefs or practices. That is not the goal of this video. I just wanted to share based on what I was asked, okay? You know, whether or not I use this still, no, I do not. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.